laugh so that everyone thinks it's funny.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the
Whoa.
Dr. Bones Locker podcast. I'm Jacob.
I'm Alden, and we got special guest today.
I am Zoe.
This is the podcast where we talk about the Daily Comic Streak by Jason Ball 34 titled A Pirate's Life. Today we got a four-paneler featuring Mr. Pine and the Captain, and later on Dexter. Mr. Pine says, "Sir, I just saw the constellation Orion."
And the captain says, wow, that is so uninteresting.
Mr. Pine's really bummed out by this, and then Dexter sidles up, and he says, "Hey, is the captain on the ship?" And Mr. Pine says, "Yeah, he's starboard."
So can we, Peter explains the joke from Zoe, please?
Okay, yeah, so there are different locations in a ship, like the starboard,
She's
But,
on
you
track
know-
so far.
but it's spelled like board, like uninteresting, and that's the joke, which I'd say is pretty good, honestly, for my first viewing of this comic.
With the double
that's-
entendre that
that's
he's bored of
creative.
the stars, you know?
We've got
Yeah.
we've got the classic. This is like a classic Pirate's Life pun. It's good. I was thinking about this when I saw it. I think just when Jason Ball uses like starboard or like he uses ship directions, I think it gets funnier. Like I think the word starboard is just funny.
Is inherently comedic.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I think like
Do you think that? I feel
I
like
wonder if this is like a comment on, how like air pollution and how you can't really see the stars as much anymore, and so that the stars are like less interesting and we're so bored of that and we really want something to change.
I think it's just that the captain's like really a shit navigator who can't follow the stars. But your interpretation works as a political statement and as comedy.
have we ever seen a political statement before in the A Pirate's Life comic?
He makes his stances on religion very clear in this comic.
Oh, really? I'm
Uh,
not familiar with that.
Yeah, you'll have to go through the backlog. You'll have to
We've-
find the last time he rips a new hole for Christianity. But
We've got a whole 147 episodes you can listen to if you want.
Nice.
probably
Love it.
14 comics that we didn't ever do an episode on.
We did an episode on them. We just like talked about them for like a minute apiece because surprise, there's not always 5 minutes of content.
Incredible.
Wait, are these like all pirate themed?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
it's
mean,
a pirate's
some
life.
of them really kind of stretch the boundaries of what could be considered pirate themed, but they all feature pirates.
Are you asking if the comic A Pirate's Life is always pirate themed, or if all comics
Okay,
are
this
pirate
is my
themed?
first time seeing it. Honestly, this is like so creative.
Oh.
I can't believe someone made 147 comics.
No. He's made like a
Oh my
hundred.
god.
He's made far more than that. We just started reviewing them 147 comics ago.
This is like really good.
You hear that, Jason
You
Ball?
got a rave review, Jason Ball.
You should put it on. You should put it under the testimonials on your website.
Because everybody has one of those, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I say, oh yeah, you can, hey, Emerson finally joined the DBL Discord. I've been mentioning like, oh, hey, Emerson's here. What do you think of this comic, Emerson?
3 out of 10.
No. We've still got, you're gonna have to extend that 3 for about 40 seconds. Please don't.
Is it the character impression of Mr. Pine?
No, it's Constellation Orion.
Constellation Orion. Also,
You
Orion.
sure it's not I'm determining pay rates by
Alright.
whoever has the fastest draw?
I have a question. What are our opinions of the constellation Orion? Good constellation, bad constellation?
In general, I like that it's a guy. I feel like they really could have done a better job with the dots and the lines.
It's kind of a basic constellation. Like everybody, that's the one that everybody knows, which is probably why it's used here.
You
But
could have come out here.
No. Everyone knows like the Big Dipper, Little Dipper. I feel like Orion's like a really good one. Like
like
very
it's
creative.
it's in the middle of like
Oh.
everybody knows it, but it's
Ryan?
not the basic ones. No,
Yeah,
I agree
I
with
feel
you.
like-
Yeah,
I feel like if
I'm coming around.
Jason Ball 34 had come out here and been like, "Look, Captain, it's the constellation Grus."
6
That
would've
seconds.
been a good
Rate. 6 seconds.
I
Rate.
like this. 8.
8.
7, like the stars in Orion.